Coming up, are intramural games affecting students' grades? What students have to say, plus David Letterman caught in scandal. These stories and more today on Falcon Weekly.
Welcome to Falcon Weekly. I'm Elena Mann.
And I'm Dorothy Sherman.
Thursday, October 8th, marks the University of Montevallo's 113th Founders Day. Events are scheduled over a 4-day period starting October 6th with UPC's Fall Fest at 4 p.m. on the main quad, and ending October 9th with a concert by the Alabama Symphony Orchestra at 7:30 p.m. in Palmer Auditorium, followed by seniors being robed at 8 o'clock.
A fun Founders Day tradition is the life raft debate. For the third year, mass communication students will be webcasting the event live from Palmer Hall Thursday at 7 p.m. Now, for more information, go to www.montevallo.edu/livecast.
UM's volleyball team is showing their support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Friday, October 16th, they will be participating in a Dig Pink event when they play Armstrong Atlantic at 7 p.m.
Now, intramurals are a great way to get involved, but are the games having a negative impact on students' grades? Falcon Weekly's Matt Chance has the details.
On a weekday evening in Montevallo, you're likely to see the lights cut on and seeing students get away from their schoolwork to compete for fun. Some participants cannot get enough. Speculation around campus is that some university officials believe there was a correlation with intramurals and student grades. Elena Hathaway, the student life director of Montevallo, had this to say on the subject.
We usually have between 8 and 10 teams who are in each season, and we divide those into 2 pools. And the reasoning for that is because we used to play everyone, and then we decided to move to pool play because we were seeing that students' grades who participated in intramurals were dropping. They were not able to participate in other activities, and our budget wasn't able to support as many games as we were playing for the lights and the referees, and so we moved to this pool play system.
While some say it does affect academics, other students have this to say.
I don't think it affects my grades in a negative way at all. I still find time to study afterwards. I kind of stay up late and do my homework, or do it earlier during the day. I kind of prioritize doing my schoolwork so that I can get to do play intramurals later.
First intramural sport begins with Ultimate Frisbee, and students around campus are excited to get in on the action. For Falcon News Weekly, this is Matt Chance reporting.
For more information on intramurals, students can find that in the Student Union building. Coming up, 2 women make Nobel Prize history, and what's going on with the stock market? Stay tuned.
First, you have the right to remain silent. Then, you have the right to an attorney. And in Sin City, there's only one man to call.
My name is Bucky Buchanan.
He handles over 4,000 cases a year.
Another masterful job.
And makes sure what happens in Vegas
She stole a damn police car.
stays in Vegas.
You give him this one break, I'm sure he can make it.
A real-life look at the justice system.
Another day, another dollar.
Las Vegas Law, an all-new series, Tuesdays at 10, only on Quick TV.
In international news, trouble continues in Afghanistan for American soldiers. The Taliban are claiming responsibility for a major attack on U.S. forces in Afghanistan. Militants took up several positions to attack an outpost in Nuristan province on Saturday. The 12-hour barrage left 8 U.S. and 2 Afghan soldiers dead. It was the single biggest loss in more than a year for the U.S. This comes as Washington debates its strategy for the increasingly unpopular war.
Turning to the economy, after a 2-week sell-off, stocks came back with a big bang on Monday. The Dow rose 150 points overall. The S&P 500 gained 14 points, and the NASDAQ rose 20 points. The rise is a great relief after 2 weeks of low stocks at the end of September.
The Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded today. It is the first time in history that 2 women were awarded in the same year. Elizabeth Blackburn, Carol Greeter, and Jack Sostak are the joint winners for their research into how chromosomes are copied, leading to insight on cancer, aging, and stem cells. Nobel Prizes will be awarded throughout the week, with the Nobel Prize in Physics being awarded on Tuesday. After the break, will Tim Tebow be back on the field this Saturday? Your sports update is next on Falcon Weekly.
350 feet down is deep. For the shadow divers, it's
all in a day's work.
go dive with the pharaohs, uncover Blackbeard's mystery ship, and remember, finding the treasure is only the beginning. Catch the new season of Deep Sea Detectives.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another segment of Twilly's Tweets, where I, Twilly, let you know what's worth tweeting about in sports. It's getting cold outside, which means the gridiron is getting even hotter. Tim Tebow, aka T-Baby, aka Heisman, aka The Truth, or whatever you call him, he still hasn't been practicing. Tebow suffered a concussion against Kentucky and has been out of the game for a while, but is preparing to make an appearance again in Death Valley against number 4 LSU in Baton Rouge this upcoming Saturday. Excuse me. Kickoff is 7 p.m. Continuing in SEC news, the Auburn Tigers make their first AP poll appearance this season. The 5-0 team falls into the number 17 spot under first-year coach Gene Chivick. The top 4 remain unchanged. Florida number 1, followed by Texas, Alabama, LSU. Virginia Tech moves up 1 spot to number 5, and Boise State slips 1 into number 6. And now finally, last week I reported that Texas Tech coach Michael Leach banned linebacker Brandon Carter from the team due to a statement he made on his Twitter page. Carter has been reinstated to the team and has been practicing all week. Leach still enforces the no Twitter rule. Well, that's all I have for you this week, sports fans, but tune in again for another segment of Twilly's Tweets. Now, back to you, Elena Mann.
Thanks, Twilly. Erin Andrews released a statement this Saturday thanking ESPN for all their support after an arrest was made against her peeping Tom. 48-year-old Michael David Barrett was arrested over the weekend for charges of interstate stalking. Barrett used his cell phone camera pointed through an altered peephole in her hotel room door to tape Andrews' nightmare video. The serial stalker had reportedly been following Andrews from city to city.
CBS News producer Robert J. Helderman, who pleaded not guilty to charges of grand larceny this Friday, is now being sued by Letterman for blackmail, according to prosecutors. Halderman threatened Letterman, saying that his world will collapse around him if he does not pay the $2 million he tried to extort from the late-night host. The blackmail began when there was talk of Letterman having sexual relations with multiple Late Show employees. Letterman admitted to having sexual relationships with 5 women who work for him. Halderman's attorney, Gerald Shargle, is calling Letterman, quote, a master at manipulating.
Michael Moore's latest movie is causing a bit of a scandal as well. The new documentary, Capitalism, A Love Story, features interviews Moore had with bishops and priests. In the interviews, they express their beliefs that capitalism is immoral and goes against Jesus and the Bible. Others in the Catholic community disagree and feel the movie does not accurately depict the Catholic community and their beliefs. The film grossed over $5 million its opening weekend, despite the controversy.
A 40-pound 5-year-old Simon Hughes killed an 800-pound alligator in Goodwrench, Texas this weekend. The boy and his father were on a hunting trip when they stumbled upon the, get this, 12-foot gator. Reacting fast, Simon shot and killed the gator with one shot from his .410 gauge shotgun. Many hunters dream of a kill like this and were stunned to hear of Simon's big kill. The alligator is currently at the taxidermist getting mounted. Pretty awesome.
12 feet, that's a big alligator. Thanks for joining us this week for Falcon Weekly. Be sure to catch us again next week.
Bye.